MMA. I'm 3-0 as a boxer. So.
Any traditional background in martial arts? Or
no, I was one of the guys. I started straight MMA. I'm predominantly a grappler, a ground guy, but like I said, I do.
Former wrestler?
No, we didn't have wrestling. Unfortunately, in the area I was from Southern Illinois, the area I was at, there was really no wrestling programs at all. But I would have jumped all over it if it was available, but unfortunately, it wasn't.
Very good.
9-3 is a good record. I mean,
yeah, been on a hiatus as of late. It's been about a year since I fought, but I really want to fight, and I got offered the Strike Force show coming up, but I've had injuries. I had dental issues, horrible tendonitis in my elbows. I'm trying to get this gym started, so probably starting next year, I'm going to jump back in there and get going.
You got a good name around town. I mean, you're well respected. So.
Yeah. What do you do to keep your fighters healthy in between fights and what have you?
I try to...
Like healthy.
What we eat. Yeah,
let's just beat the crap out of each other. Does that count?
Yeah, we're a pretty aggressive team. You know, we spar a lot. I really, we bang these guys. I'm kind of concerned. Matt's having some hand issues, but he's the kind of guy you don't care he'll fight anyway. Just punch a guy with his broken hand. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have a particular strategy on keeping these guys safe. We just go out there and pray that we don't get hurt when we train. It's my strategy.
Yeah, that'll come. I mean, you've been around it long enough too, but you'll know, and you've probably known it from the past, when there's certain times that you have just the right group in the gym that just will club the shit out of each other, and you're always fighting injuries then, and you almost you guys are new in your cohesiveness, and you get together as a team and pull together a little bit and help each other a little bit. It won't be, who's the alpha male right now. And
no, there's no egos in our gyms. I love my guys. We got we got a small gym.
Wait, back up. We've been around this a long
I
time.
know the egos.
No ego and some ego on. Yeah, everybody's got
we contain our ego at
right.
Main.
You know what I'm saying.
I like all 6 of my fighters are great. We got a great base. Like, so we don't have a lot of guys right now as far as total members, but we got this basic guys. There's tremendous to build from. So I got no doubt we're gonna be successful. Everybody trains hard. So that's what I love.
Yeah, we got to mention another guy on our team that's not here tonight, but who's really good, and he's fighting May 9th too. And this is Mike Maddock, and he's 3-0 right now. He couldn't come up here tonight with us, but Mike Maddock, look for his name in the 155.
He's 19. He's 19. He's 19 too. So
he is a stud.
The jawbreaker.
Yeah, he put at Finney's last show at the Viking, he broke a guy's jaw in like 3 places, and that was his 3-0 victory in the first round. And he's in the gym, he's tough.
Honestly, right now, I mean, it's scary how we've been training for like 8 months. Some of these guys have only been training that long, and I seriously would put these guys up against the top guys in the area right now. I don't know if they'd win, but it's scary. Every week, these guys are getting so much better. Like Kevin, I mean, a month ago he's twice the fighter as he is now. So I can't imagine 6 months in the future. I can't imagine. We're really gonna go after the top guys. I don't care about. I'm not gonna get hung up on an undefeated record. I want to go out there and fight the best guys. Yeah, we're all losing, drop a few fights, but I don't want to go out and fight the best
So
guys.
that's what everybody said after you contacted me. They said that's why I put the real deal on the announcement because they said you were the real deal, and your guys. It doesn't matter. Winning is what we go for, but it's really the heart that we bring to the fight and the skills that you bring to the fight. So your guys aren't going to go out there and embarrass you.
I'll make sure.
As long as they bring a good fighter to fight them, it's going to be a good fight.
I'm all about preparation. I don't just let anybody. I know a lot of coaches just kind of throw anybody out there. I will not do it. I make sure my guys are completely compared. If this fight's 3 3-minute rounds, I want to make sure 9 minutes is a joke to my guys. These guys are sparring, not every day, but every other day these guys are sparring. They're fighting a fresh guy every round. So it's gonna be I tell these guys when they step in that ring, the cage, and night of the fight, I want to feel like a joke. Like, wow, I get to fight the same guy for 3 rounds. It's gonna be the easiest night ever.
See, the smarter promoters.
Unfortunately, that's how a lot of people are training these days. So you're finding, which is great because we're seeing some really. I mean, at the amateur level, you're going. These guys look like they could be in the UFC.
We've seen it, both sides of the fence, and the smarter promoters and matchmakers are going with guys like yourself and Steve Knogle that you guys bring quality guys that are coming in shape. They're not a whole bunch of independents.
Well, unfortunately,
don't make
minority, particularly fight shows. I mean, that's one troubling thing I see. I'm a direct official for Combat Sports Commission. I'm real particular about the guys adhering to the policies and the regulation of sport in general. I see that a lot of shows are. The independent fighters, they call themselves. Yeah, I know. There's a few good. I won't say there's a few bad apples. There's a few good apples, and the rest of them are bad right now.
Right.
Well, there's too many independent fighters. That's the responsibility of the show. You know, it just makes the sport look. In essence, the show's become a tough man contest. It should be like. Some people are disagreeing and say, "Well, Dustin is amateur." That's no excuse. You can be an amateur fighter and be a poor fighter. You have to be trained. We come in there and you have no skills. It's no longer an athletic competition. It's a circus sideshow.
When they come out of a school, you're going to see a guy in his first fight who doesn't look like he's been.
Exactly, but I see a lot of promoters are actually have an official policy that you have to train at a legitimate camp.
Michael's been to enough of my shows to know that that's one of the successes is that I deal with good quality trainers. You guys can tell me more about your fighter than anybody else. I'm a freak about matchmaking.
Well, I won't BS. I've been to your show and I was very impressed. I went to the show when he fought. I was very impressed.
And it's all about the matchmaking. I mean,
but you are the minority.
I'm a purple.
I don't think anybody does more shows than I ref shows every weekend.
No, I appreciate that coming from you because for me, that's the most important thing is that both guys deserve a fair match. I mean, that's what it comes down to. I don't believe in any other thing, and I know that you guys feel the same way. If you're dealing with good training camps, then you're going to have good fights and good reliable people because you're going to be honest. Like you said a minute ago, my guys may not win, but they can hang with anybody, and I have to rely as a matchmaker on you and your integrity to tell me the truth about Michael Simon and the other guys. And I don't want to deal with a guy that says, he's only had 2 MMA fights. They're going to tell you he's 3-time Golden Glove champion. And you won't catch on my website, do you want to fight? Contact us because that's where you get all the independence.
Well, everyone from the bottom to the top has a responsibility. The fighters have a responsibility. The trainers, the promoters, the sanctioning body, the state. You really need. I have a lot of problems with regulations right now. I really think. I mean, the impending doom that you promoters are scared. I have a lot of friends who are promoters. The state coming in and taking over.
Right.
I tell you what. If it doesn't get cleaned up, I hope they do.
Well, even your organization, there was a little problem early on. I went to a show and I got blamed for a bunch of stuff because I was telling people that I think you got to have an ambulance and some other things that were going on. And pretty soon the fire marshal came and it was all my fault. And I was like, I didn't call the guy. I'm trying to help, And pretty soon it got running around that I was the bad guy. And I'm like, I don't try and shut down any shows because it only makes everybody look bad. So
you should report it. And I tell you what, I'm gonna start wearing the black hat and being an asshole too. I'm sick of a lot of these shows. Like I said, as far as the disparity of the fight records, the guys are having too many fights. Disparity in weight. I'm seeing fights where guys are 20 pounds heavier than their opponents. I'm seeing guys fight. I do a show Friday night and ref a show. I do one Saturday night. And the same guy who fought Friday night is fighting Saturday night.
That infuriates me, man.
And another
they have to. I think the rules 1 week at least.
7 days.
7 days. Win, lose, or draw. It's got to be 7 days.
Not including the day you fought. So 7 days after.
And the sanctioning bodies are not reporting the fight, which makes it so hard. As regular officials, I see a card. I have to make sure that the fighters are close together. But how can I confirm it when the sanctioning bodies are not reporting it to the state?
That's one thing I like about the Combat Sports Commission is you guys do that, where the one I was dealing with before did not do that. My only thing is that I like to put on some tie matches too. I wish you guys would sanction some tie matches too. I spoke to Brad Wick about that earlier and asking him about that. And right now you guys just aren't set up to do that. And I'm an old tie fan. I love it. And I've got some guys that bring it on those fights. Some of the better fights I've had have just been good match.
And your last match that Bobby Botticelli.
Bobby Botticelli is a little badass. He's 17 and he's bad.
Man, that was a great fight. The guy fought was good, but he was 29 versus 17.
Yeah, Bobby's undefeated now. He's had to step up and start fighting grown-ups, I mean, that's the way it is. And Jeff DeVorskamp brings it.
He'd be a tough MMA.